This is the orientation video for Burke Nanotechnology Center's BioCleanroom. The BioCleanroom is a pharmaceutical-grade environment used for electrochemical testing, BSL-2 cell cultures, and soft material fabrication, including deposition and lithography. The BioCleanroom is located on the southeast side of the second floor of Burke in Walkway 2H02 near the lockers and the entrance to Bimbley. You must have swipe access to enter the BioCleanroom. Once you enter, you are in the gowning area. To properly gown for the BioCleanroom, first locate your lab coat on the rack. If you do not have a lab coat, you can order one from the stockroom. For best practice, put your name on the collar of your lab coat. Once you have put on your lab coat, go over to the shelves, and get a bouffant cap and shoe covers. Make sure all of your hair is tucked into the bouffant cap. The booties are likely inside out. Look for the seam and make sure that it is inside of the bootie. Carefully put on both shoe booties, making sure all laces are tucked inside. Grab your safety glasses from the cubbies located on the right side of the entrance. You can then put on gloves, though they are not required in the BioCleanroom. For proper PPE, ensure that you have your lab coat, booties, bouffant cap, and safety glasses. Once you are properly protected, you enter the BioCleanroom through the air shower. This air shower is not functioning, so you can pass straight through. As you enter the BioCleanroom, there are two rooms located on the right, and benches located on the left. The first room on the right is the confocal microscope room with a bioconfocal scope that can be used to image transparent samples that have been stained or dyed to fluoresce. Additional training is required. Contact a staff member for more information. The next room is the cell culture room. You must have completed blood-borne pathogen training in order to use this room. Please don black lab coat and gloves before entering since there is direct contact with biological material. Inside is a biosafety cabinet that can be used to culture cells. Please ensure that you are trained and comfortable using this area to avoid any contamination. On the right side of the room are fume hoods and workbenches. There is an acid hood and a solvent hood, and between these is the safety shower and eye wash station. These hoods require the same PPE as all other acid and solvent hoods. Gloves should be available in the area. At the end of this walkway is the pass-through from the cleanroom into the BioCleanroom. Devices may only pass from the cleanroom into the BioCleanroom, not the other way around. This is to ensure that no contamination enters the cleanroom. At the end of this walkway is also some photolithography equipment dedicated to soft materials. This does require some additional training. Contact staff for more information. The rest of this area has workbenches. Please keep a neat workspace and clean up after yourself since this is a shared facility. Please take extra care to ensure that sharps are disposed of correctly. The next room is the designated for electrochemical testing and has designated equipment for that purpose. We then enter the final workspace area. This area contains another pass-through for devices moving out of the BioCleanroom. The other side off the pass-through is located in the hallway. Like the other pass-throughs, it is set up so that only one side can be opened at a time, so ensure that it is completely closed before leaving the area. One final note. Please remove any gloves before exiting the BioCleanroom. This ensures that any biological substances and possible contaminants are contained to the facility. If you have any questions about the BioCleanroom, please contact the staff member in charge, Guy Telesnicki,